Hello, everyone. As you know, today is Bosses Day. This is a day where we get to appreciate the leaders in our life, the bosses we answer to, the life coaches we have, anybody that you consider as a boss. So today, I'm here to appreciate some of the bosses that I've experienced who have shaped the person that I've become or who have actually helped me see myself in a better tone. I mean, we spend so much time talking about how toxic work environments can be. We spend so much time talking about how toxic management can be, bosses can be, people who we report to can be, right? But today we're given the opportunity to appreciate those that actually make working a better place. So, firstly, disclaimer, personally, I've never had a situation where I don't like my boss, where I'm like, ew, it's not gonna work, right? I've only had circumstances where maybe I didn't like their manner of approach, but it's always squashed and all of that. But there's particular individuals, significant individuals that have, like, I'm still fresh, man, I'm still young, but I'm probably still yet to experience so many people. But there is particular individuals that have shaped how I see myself, the type of leader that I want to be, and how I want to show up for myself or show up for other people as I grow in my career, as I grow in my profession, and the type of boss I would basically want to be. So, firstly, I'd like to say thank you to my former principal, Karabo Mutwane. Oh man, like he's wow. I appreciate the man that he is, and more than anything, I appreciate his leadership style. I'm grateful to have this opportunity to be able to appreciate him, in how he's always done things. I love that he's always maintained one, professionalism. He's always maintained gentleness. He's always maintained independence and ability to let you flow. That's one thing that I love about his leadership style. In as much as in the legal profession, we know that there are rules, there's a way certain things need to be done. But I love how he's not so traditional in everything that he would give you instruction on. He would always encourage you to put your own touch. He would always encourage you to do it the way you see fit, because one of the things that he always says, he says there's nothing that's not fixable in law. So in as much as I'm allowing you to grow, I have an understanding that you'll make mistakes and I'll help you fix those mistakes, but I want you to be your best self. I want you to attempt. And one of the things that I also love about him, if you look at how the reasons why a lot of people complain about work culture, one of the main reasons is always we don't get credibility for our work. We don't get credited for the work we've done. But one thing that I love about him, I hope everybody that serves under him gets to experience that, is that he will always give credit where it's due. He will do opinions, draft things, no matter how good it is. He would never take credit for something he didn't do. He would always say, hey, this article was drafted by Yvonne, or hey, this opinion was drafted by Yvonne. If you need any further, if you need any if you've got any further inquiries, you can engage with Yvonne, and he would constantly also cover us. He's one person who would never throw you under the bus. He would always try and let you be. That's one thing that I love about him. He's not so traditional. He allows you to tap into your best potential. And the other thing, one of my favorite things about him is that he's always tapped into more than just looking at you as a candidate attorney or just look at you as his employee. Firstly, he looks at you as his colleague, and secondly, he looks at you as a person of your own, meaning that he also observes the things that you're great at. More than anything, he would always, I love speaking, right? And in as much as I love speaking, a lot of speakers will attest to this. A lot of speakers will love speaking and we are confident, but most of the times we're not the first one to pick up our hand when it's speaking time. And because he knew how well I articulate myself, he knew how much I love speaking, he would always pick on me when it's time to speak. So he helped me also tap more into the whole thing of I want to speak more, I want to teach more, I want to do this more. So I'm so grateful for him for that, and just seeing me beyond just a candidate attorney and helping me enhance my other skills outside the professional workspace, you know, the traditional sense of the workspace. Any opportunity that he sees, he would say, go for it. And even now, when I think about it, this will always be in my heart. When I posted my first episode of Employment Wednesdays, he said to me, hey, you're so great at this, and I really wish this becomes so profitable. And I had done my articles and I had left. I was no longer serving with him and all of that. But for him to take time to write out that message, to encourage me, loved it so much. And it showed me that I can become the best version of myself. And then now currently, I want to give another special shout out to Shannon Campbell. She's my current supervisor and my current employer. What a gentle soul. I guess I love gentle leadership. I really hope that I'm also one of those leaders or one of those bosses that are able to enforce the rules and direct and teach, but still maintain gentleness. So a special shout out to you, Shannon. Shannon has also been one of the people that, like, currently when she sees something outside the traditional work sense, she's always encouraging me to say, hey, apply for this, or hey, there's this opportunity. I know you would love it. I know you're good at this. And she's constantly given me the opportunity to find my way around how I want to do things as a professional. You know, so many times we experience bosses that say it's this way or the highway. But for me, I've always experienced people that are able to say, hey, we understand that you're this person. We understand that these are the rules, but also you are allowed to adjust according to how you want to do things, as long as it does not infringe on current policies or anything like that. So a special shout out to you, Shannon, and also always being a phone call away, you know, when I want to talk about work related stuff, and also when I just want to fall apart. You know, many times we don't talk about, like, we always talk about toxic work culture, but what we also don't talk about, we don't talk about how sometimes you're just overwhelmed because of the overload of work or because of the requirements of the job, not necessarily the requirements from your employer. And sometimes you can just want to fall apart and cry, and Shannon is just always there to answer the phone, always there to entertain all of my questions. And I remember this one day, I was just having a crazy day. I'm on the phone with her, I'm explaining what's going on and what I need advice on. And I just started crying, guys. I just started crying, like I fall apart, right? And she just literally said to me, Yvonne, please get up from your laptop. I'm instructing you right now. Take a break, go get some air, and you should be fine. But do not work in that state. For me, it shows me that she cares about my mental wellness. She cares about my overall well-being. And I think it is such a blessing. Love them so much. And more than anything, to every boss or every person that I've reported to, like I said, I've never had really a horrendous experience with bosses and etc. I'm so grateful to have been under the leadership of so many great minds, people that have seen me beyond what is expected of me on the job, people that have seen me beyond the you have to be excellent, you have to be these, people that have seen me as a human being. So a special shout out to you guys. Truly appreciate you. And I hope today, everybody that's watching this video, I hope today you take the opportunity to actually say happy Boss's Day to your boss, whoever. It doesn't even have to be a direct boss, but to whoever that you report to. Because when it's all said and done, we can run away from this. But these are the people that shape the people we become. These are the people that shape the leaders we become. And it's, in as much as there are controversies sometimes, right, it's always important to appreciate the investment they put into teaching us, the investment they put into giving us opportunity, the investment they put into bringing up our names in rooms that we can't stand in. You know, I really appreciate the people that I've reported to. I can't name them all, but these two, they stand out for now. I'm still fresh in my career anyway, but I'm really so grateful. I truly appreciate every boss that I've had an encounter with. It's been such a bliss, and I've learned so much. So, and also this is a call to every other boss or every other junior. When you become a boss, always remember that you are building the future leader. You are building the next boss. You're building the next entrepreneur, the next shareholder, the next director, the next president. And when you invest in those people, make sure that it's genuine, make sure that it's gentle, make sure that you are not the person that is tearing people apart, make sure that you're the person that is creating an environment that gives permission to grow, an environment that gives permission to elevate, an environment that gives permission to promotion, an environment that gives permission for people to dream, for people to become the best versions of themselves. Happy Employment Wednesdays. Happy Bosses Day. Do not forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment. Lots of love.